Hello and welcome, and this is a video on how to make your own carrot and aloe butter. So if you watched the video I made previously on how to make aloe butter, this video, it's using that as a base and adding fresh shredded carrots to it to make the aloe and carrot butter. So what I did here is I got the shredded carrots. I just cleaned and I scraped them to remove any whatever junk is on the outside of the carrot. I'll use 2 small carrots, and I think those 2 small carrots probably equaled 1 nice normal sized carrot. They were kind of small, but I used two, I guess, to me, small carrots. I shredded them, and now I'm adding more coconut oil because there wasn't enough of the aloe butter. Well, I had more, but I wanted to add more coconut oil. And so now to make sure that it completely covers all of the shredded carrot. And basically I just melted that down into there. I didn't have the oil so hot that when I put the carrots in, it sizzled. I just wanted the oil hot enough to melt the aloe butter. And the reason is I want to slowly draw the natural properties out of the carrot and into the oil. I don't want it to, I feel like when you have the oil too hot and you throw the shredded carrot in, you kind of kill a lot of the nutrients. So I feel like if you slowly bring the heat up to a boil, that you draw out the nutrients. I think you just get more out of it. That's just my personal belief. I don't have anything scientific to back that up. That's just how I feel about it. And that's how I like to do it. Also, it smells really, really good. Like, I didn't add any essential oils to this because it smelled like cake. I'm not a big fan of carrot cake. I can't say it really smelled like carrot cake exactly, but it smelled like cake with carrot, if that makes any sense, or cake with carrot and coconut. So it was actually really, really good. So it takes a while to get it up to that nice boil, but it took 15 minutes to cook the carrots, the shredded carrot in the aloe butter and coconut oil. And you're gonna see the difference. Right now it's still that bright orange color, which is, it's still fresh. It still has good nutrients to put into the oil. And I'm just letting it dry out. Every now and then you see me put the spoon in there, it's because I'm checking the color. I'm all about the color. And when I see that the oil has a nice golden color, that lets me know that it's getting a good amount of the nutrients into the oil. So this weekend I will have my 3rd book, part 2, available for free on the 4th and the 5th on Kindle. For those of you who are following my series and reading my book series, the Endurance series. So the 3rd book, if anyone who's reading my stories, like I write about visionary fiction in an urban fiction kind of setting. And it's based on, how should I put it? I guess kind of like spiritual warfare, but they're fictional stories. They're not nonfiction. It's a lot of fun. I believe if you don't have fun writing, no one's going to have fun reading what you write. So I have a lot of fun writing, and I think that it shows. And if you want to read something different, check check it out. So the first book is called Endurance. Second one is Broken. Third one is Spirit, and there's part 1 and part 2. The fourth book is Apathy. The fifth book is Codex and the Being of Karma. And the most recent book is called Numinous. So it's an interesting story, and it's a lot of fun. I've been writing it for 9 years now. So then it's the series isn't over, but right now the one that I just we're on the 6th book right now. So okay, so back to our coconut and aloe butter. This is carrots. Did I say coconut? What? Aloe butter and carrot. That's what it is. So, well, it does have coconut oil in it. Carrot has vitamins A, K, C. It has a lot. Of course, beta carotene. There's a lot that it has in there, and so much that you can do. You can use it on your hair. It helps your hair grow faster. It's great for dry scalp. It's great for your skin. It's also good to make it to eat with. There's some anti-cancer properties in it. So you can do a lot with this. This batch, if you're making it with the aloe butter, again, you can eat it if you'd like. But I would recommend to maybe do it on its own or just with aloe. I don't know, make a separate batch just for you to use for your kitchen. I don't know, that's just me. But it's up to you. I don't know how aloe tastes or aloe butter will taste. Aloe is known to be bitter. It's bitter because of the sliminess. That's actually what gives the bitter taste. And when you're making aloe butter, that's not taken out. So I'm assuming that it may actually taste bitter. So that's why I say you may want to make a separate batch of the carrot oil by itself for your kitchen. So the other thing is you want to use coconut oil when you're using this method of making your carrot oil. The reason is coconut oil is the only oil that's able to handle high heat. You can also do the carrot oil without heating it. You can shred the carrot, dry it in the sun, and place it in a mason jar. When it's completely dried, place it in a mason jar and pour olive oil on it and let it sit in your pantry for up to a month. That's the other way to make it, and it comes out really good that way also. And that's healthy. And you can use that oil. I wouldn't suggest cooking with olive oil. The only oil you really should be cooking with is actually coconut oil. Because the other oils, when they're cooked with, become rancid. And it's not going to kill you, but, if you're trying to reach that optimal health, you want to really understand all the things that food does and how it interacts with our bodies. So that's just a suggestion, but you don't have to follow it. So this right now, the color that's coming out, the last time I checked it, was actually pretty good. But because it's still fresh to me, I can tell that it still has more to give. It hasn't kind of dried up. I continued to cook it further so that to get whatever else I can get out of it. So now you see, this is when it's dried up. There's still a few bright orange spots in there. You see, those pieces, for whatever reason, they survived. I don't know. But you see how it shrunk, and the oil is a nice orange color, or golden color actually. So here I am again using a brand new stocking. I cut one of my daughter's tights, so I had to improvise. It's one of her brand new tights that she doesn't wear, so it's fine. So you could put it over, you know, there's all different ways to do this. See all that beta carotene that's giving it that nice gold color. It's really pretty. And it smells so good. It really does smell good. And I just let it drip. When it cools down a little bit more, I'll try to squeeze as much as I can out of it. I didn't show that in the video, but when it cooled down and I was able to squeeze it, I did. There wasn't much that came out, so this is actually a really good method of straining it. And this made it was able to fill my mason jar that I use. So it was just perfect amount for just one person. When I start to make the batches for my soaps, I'll be using a lot more, of course. But it is beautiful. That's the carrot oil in the mason jar. And I hope you enjoyed my video. Please like and subscribe and share. And don't forget about Spirit Part 2 this weekend. Thank you. Have a great day.